Adventurous Ones, and welcome to an all-new episode of this week's Adventurous Show. We're going to be talking about our favorite top 10 Food Network shows. Who will make the list? You'll have to tune in and get ready to dig in, ladies and gents, and bon appetit, because this episode of the Adventurous Show starts right now. To an all-new episode of the Adventurous Show, brought to you by NoKidGoHungry.org. Jesus, I had it right on the top of my head. I'm sorry, I'm still fighting over the sickness I've been having for the past 3 weeks. Oh, bad stuff. And anyways, this episode we're going to be talking about our top 10 favorite Food Network TV shows. Now, there are so many great ones out there and stuff, and you can always say, hey, I like this one better, or hey, I wanted this one to make the list. But this is our top 10 favorites, and we're going to tell you right now which ones made the cut and which ones didn't. Starting with number 10. Wow. Chef, entrepreneur, and restaurant owner extraordinaire, Bobby Flay. This guy is amazing at what he does. And he has his own show where two cooks come on there, two professional chefs come on there thinking they could take him down, which are brought in by two of his closest friends. And it's always changed every week on Beat Bobby Flay, okay? Because everything is different every week. You get different celebrity people on there and stuff that know Bobby Flay best and stuff, that are good friends with him and everything, and they want to take him down. So they get two professional chefs in there to pair off against one another, and then the one that's chosen is chosen to take down Bobby Flay, okay? But there are some cases where Beat Bobby Flay just doesn't happen, and there are some cases where the chef actually wins. How you like them apples? Because it doesn't get left to his two cohorts and stuff, okay, that are there trying to take him down. No, it's left by three judges. They pick themselves and stuff, so they don't have a biased opinion about everything. Now, a lot of times the judges like what they see and taste, and they'll say, Bobby Flay's the better chef. Or they'll say the opponent is the better chef. Oh, damn! That is why Beat Bobby Flay is our number 10 pick. And now, let's move on to our next one. Amazing cakes, critical judging, and a wacky-ass host. We're talking about Cake Wars. It's an amazing show where you get these cake designers from all over the country. Four different teams come in and decide they're going to make these award-winning cakes. The prize, $10,000. Not to mention, their cake that's chosen as the winner gets to be at some kind of big celebration party. Like in the case of Wonder Woman, wow! No competitor that's ever won Cake Wars once has ever won it twice. And that happened on this week's episode of Cake Wars. Wow! Mind officially blown on that one. Awesome as hell. Either way, the show is great. Jonathan Bennett is a real character on there. He acts like, half the time he's kind of insane. And then there's the other times where he's just like, normal, if you want to call it that. Not to mention Waylon Lucas and a few, whoever else is on there judging and stuff. Not to mention whoever the cake is being made for is judging as well. Cake Wars is an amazing thing because you get to see the cakes built from the ground up. Not just already, oh, well, this is how we're going to do it, and then minutes later, it's pre-made. No, like on some of those shows that I used to watch like that, nah, I hated those things. You never knew how the cake was actually made. What did they go through to get this cake done? Cake Wars shows you exactly that. Now me, I would love to be on Cake Wars as a judge one of these days. That would be awesome as hell. But we gotta get up there in the YouTube celebrity status quo more. Either way, you want to check out Cake Wars? It's a great show, and that's why it's our number 9 pick. Moving on to our next one. They go in undercover because restaurants all over the country are always having a problem. And Charles Styles and his team of mystery diners go in to make sure those problems are solved. And that is why Mystery Diners is our number 8 pick. In Australia, did you know they actually call it Mystery Diners? Seriously, I actually had to check that out for myself. And it says, tonight on Mystery Diners. I was like, wow, that threw me for a loop. Either way, Charles Styles and his group and his team go in to help these restaurants solve their problems. Half the time it's about someone embezzling money, the business is losing product, or something else in between. Now, there's been times where Mystery Diners has been had their cover blown, and it wasn't a good thing either, okay? There were a lot of times when Charles Styles and his team just could not get the job done either. And sometimes they got a person fired and it backfired, or sometimes they had to break cover because somebody almost gets arrested. Like the time the owner actually went in there and got into it with this person that was acting all stupid and drunk, and Charles Styles had to break cover, come in there and tell them what was going on so he wouldn't get arrested. I was like, wow. Okay, now Mystery Diners is a great show, but it hasn't been on for the past couple of years now. It actually, the last time I saw it was last year. Now, you can catch it like at 4 o'clock in the morning on early Friday morning and stuff, but it's still a great show to watch. And the team does a fantastic job of things. They try to go undercover, do this stuff that, you know, like if you were performing a police kind of thing, and you think, okay, this place is doing something illegal, yeah, that's their job. That's what they go in and do. And that is why Mystery Diners, or in Australia, Mystery Diners, love how that's said. Either way, that is why it's our number 8 pick. Now, let's move on to our next. He travels all over the United States and beyond. We're talking about Guy Fieri in diners, drive-ins, and dives. Okay, he goes to all these amazing different places and stuff, different diners, drive-in type places, and so on and so forth, and gets to taste some of their house specials and stuff like that. Taste their food. What is it that makes these people so great about that, you know, that they're so popular on the map and stuff? It's a great show. I love Guy Fieri. He does a fantastic job. He's wacky in his own right and stuff. But at the same time, and not to mention the hair. Love the hair, Guy. Love the hair. Really do. Spiked up. Love that hair. It's just cool. Either way, the guy's great. He does fantastic stuff. And going to all these damn places that I wish I could go. My God, if I could get into the car and just drive on out that way, I would do it. Total. I mean, hell, I'd go to Texas just to have me some chicken and waffles at that Waffle Love guy's place. God help me, those things are delicious. From what I heard. God, I want chicken and waffles now. Either way. Guy Fieri is an amazing guy. He goes around to all these different places in the United States, and sometimes beyond the United States, okay? But a lot of times it's just here in the U.S. and stuff, and gets these people more noticed and stuff. Hey, come on down here. They got great big burgers like this and stuff. Come on down here. They serve up this nacho cheese type stuff. I'm sold on it. I'm sold. And that is why diners, drive-ins, and dives are our number 7 pick. Moving on to the next one. Mandatory ingredients for every round, and if your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. That is the premises between Ted Allen and his show, Chopped. It's an amazing show. You get people on there who are all professional chefs in their own right and stuff, and the prize is $10,000. God help me, I would be on this show just to see what would happen. Or just to, you know, see if I actually made it up there and it says, Chef Joe, you've been chopped. Judges. Either way, this show is amazing. I love it. I love Chopped After Hours even more. It gets the judges out of the judges' seats and behind the cooking stations and seeing if they can do what they've already judged on. Okay? I love how they make these basket ingredients into something, and a lot of times it's stuff I've never even heard of. I mean, there's a lot of different food product out there and stuff like that, but this was stuff like I've never even heard of. Wow. Either way, Ted Allen and the gang behind Chopped, it's an amazing show. You should check it out for yourselves, and that is why it's our number 6 pick. Moving on to our next one. Kids under the age of 12, if you want to be on your own version of Chopped, this part is all for you. We're talking about Chopped Junior. Kids from all over the world, or even all over the United States for that matter, come to compete on Chopped Junior. They want to prove that they've got professional skills like the pros do and stuff. And some of them are amazing to watch. I mean, seriously, this one little girl, she was only 9 years old, and she was cooking and making things like a professional chef. I was literally mind blown watching that episode. Wow. I mean, if that was my kid, I would be sitting back, even though she didn't win. If it was my kid, I would be sitting back and going, sweetheart, I am so damn proud of you. You're doing something that professionals have been doing for years. And that is awesome. Either way, Chopped Junior is mainly the kids' version of it and stuff. Once again, same thing applies. Mandatory basket ingredients for every round. And if your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Needless to say, a lot of the kids really hate that part. And it makes you a little sad because some of them are trying to do something to earn this $10,000, you know, to maybe save for college one day or something like that, or do something for their brother or sister that's got mental issues or handicapped issues and stuff like that. You know, it makes you sad when you gotta see that they're the ones that don't win and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's a great show. You should check it out for yourselves. Chopped Junior is our 5 pick. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's move on to the next one. Every year, well, past 2 years now, this has been going on. It's about to wrap up tonight on Food Network with Camp Cutthroat 2, Elton's Revenge. What does he think he's not? What does he think he's gaining anything? Either way, Chef Elton is an amazing guy. He does amazing stuff. Okay, not to mention, Cutthroat Kitchen is his forte. He is menacingly evil on that show. Each episode, you get 4 competitors wanting to win the $25,000 they get handed and stuff. But he makes them lose their money as much as possible. That's kind of curious, especially since, you know, the ones that don't win, he gets that money back in the case. It's probably like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm not coming up short today. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Either way, this show is an amazing thing, okay? Camp Cutthroat is so funny because it's out in the wilderness, it's out in the open, it's not in a kitchen or a stage studio and everything. No, it's out in the wilderness, out in the open, and he's teaching them to do things modernly, okay? Not freaking like, oh, you got a blender today and stuff like that. Nope. No electric stuff whatsoever. You gotta do everything by hand, like making s'more treats and all that kind of stuff. You know, things you would do normally at a camp thing and stuff. Except in Elton's version, it's very, very interesting. Camp Cutthroat is our number 5 pick. And if you want to check out the finale of Camp Cutthroat 2, it's tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what the Pacific times are exactly. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm not sure. Either way. That's why it is our number 4 pick. Once again, Elton is crazily, menacingly evil. No, just kidding. Either way, Cutthroat Kitchen is his show. And it's an amazing little thing because, once again, like I said, in Camp Cutthroat, okay, this is in the studio, and it's in an actual kitchen and stuff. But he makes these 4 competitors, get $25,000 in their hands, and they think, I'm going to walk away with this stuff. Not without the sabotages you have to bid on. Now, a lot of times, people ask yourself, why do I got to bid on this? Why would I want to bid on this? What if nobody bidded on any of it? Would there still be a great show? Would there still be a great competitiveness and stuff? Probably. But at the same time, it's funnier when you see what the heck the sabotages are. Like the one time the person had to dress up in a giant lizard suit to pretend they were Godzilla and start stomping around a city and stuff, while also trying to sit there and make their dish. Craziness. Like I said, the guy's menacingly evil when it comes to this stuff. But it's fun evil, okay? He's a fun guy to watch, an amazing character, and a great chef in his own right, okay? He does fantastic work. If you've ever watched his show that's not Cutthroat Kitchen, okay? If you ever watched one of his shows, his really old shows and stuff, you get to see what an amazing chef he is. I mean, he's a really great chef. Either way, that is why Cutthroat Kitchen is our number 3 pick, and we love everything about it. It's an amazing show to watch, it's fun to watch, and it gets you really laughing your ass off because you never know what the sabotages are going to be and how the competitors are going to have to use them. Okay, now let's move on to our number 2 pick. Craziness in the supermarket. Wow! Every weekend it's craziness on Guy's Grocery Games. It's once again, Guy Fieri, amazing guy, love the hair. Either way, he does fantastic work on this, and he's, like I said, he's a crazy character on there. Even on it, you know, even when he's doing the whole diners, drive-ins, and dives thing, he is his own character, okay? Seriously. He does the wackiest things on this show. He will make you do some of the craziest stuff. Like, he pulls out the price board and stuff like that. Or bowling for ingredients. And I'm like, oh, God, what's next? And some of his amazing friends on there and stuff, he will get people that are just professional chefs in their own right and stuff that he brings in and stuff. Or he'll bring in, if it's a charity thing, he brings in some of his amazing chef counterparts and stuff. And many more things that you just can't get enough of this show. I mean, seriously, once you get hooked on it, you're just right there. You want to keep watching and more of it. Every weekend, it's on Sunday nights on the Food Network at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an amazing show to watch. I highly suggest you check it out, and that is why, to Guy Fieri and Guy's Grocery Games, he's our number 2 pick. Now, moving on to our final pick is awesome. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Number 1 is next. Who's the cook and who is not? That's what this show is all about, hosted by Jeff. I keep having a hard time saying his name, but it's, okay, I'm just going to say Jeff, okay. If you watch Jeffrey on this show and stuff, okay, he's the host of this. Not even he knows who is a cook and who is not. That's why Cooks versus Cons is our #1 pick. We love this show. Ever since I heard it was coming on and stuff, I got my mom to watch it with me and stuff, and she loved it. But the funny part about it is, she can spot the cook and she can spot the con easily. I'm sitting there going, how? How does she know this stuff? And she says, oh, that guy's a con. He's a total con. You don't do that with that. That's a con move. And sure enough, she gets it right just about every time. Wow. Jeffrey, suggestion. Please make the show a little harder for her. Either way, it takes the fun out of it. If it takes the fun out of it, I'm screwed. Either way, Cooks vs. Cons is an amazing show. It brings on 4 people claiming to be professional chefs. 2 are not, and 2 actually are. But do you know which one? And once one gets eliminated, they have to reveal, are they a cook or are they a con? And it's funny, every time the episode always starts, you get the 4 competitors saying, I am so-and-so and I am a professional cook. And Jeffrey, after he hears all 4 of them, he's like, oh, get out of here or give me a break. Yeah, right. It's funny. He's a great guy to watch. He's also an amazing chef as well, okay? And he's an amazing host of this show. And that is why Cooks vs. Cons is our #1 pick. We love this show. We can't get enough of it. And that is why it is our #1 pick. You can catch it every Sunday at 10 p.m. on the Food Network, Eastern Standard Time. Okay? It's an amazing show to watch. And I wish I was able to show you what it looked like and stuff like that. But due to copyright things and stuff, we didn't want this video getting flagged or screwed up or anything, that we had to go back and change everything. But if you want to check out any of Food Network's amazing programming and stuff, the link is down in the description to foodnetwork.com. You can also check out their amazing YouTube channel down in the description. And don't forget to check out the link down below to NoKidGoHungry.org. It's an amazing thing going on. There's millions of children in this world, not to mention in the United States alone, that only get maybe 1 meal out of the day and stuff like that. And Food Network and NoKidGoHungry.org and the Adventurous Joe Show wants to make sure those children don't go without any meals whatsoever. That is why NoKidGoHungry.org is an amazing place to go to. Donate today, sign up today, join up with them today at the link down in the description. Make sure no kid goes without a meal, even if it might be the only meal they're going to have out of the day. We want to make sure no kid goes without that meal. And that is it for this episode of The Adventurous Joe Show. I am your host, as always, Joseph Michaels, The Adventurous Joe, and I will tell you right now, whatever school this was down in Florida, don't ever take a child's meal away from them because their parents haven't paid you money they owed yet. That is bullshit in every right. That is ridiculous. A lunch lady actually quit her job because you asked her to take away a child's meal. Are you freaking insane? The moron at this school that did this crap should have been fired. But I will talk about that in another video. Not on this one. Either way, we'll get into that huge rant later on that one. Either way, that's it, my adventurous ones. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you're new, and leave your comments. But please, no fighting amongst the comments, telling people they're freaking idiots because they got a different opinion about something or anything. We don't tolerate that no more. None whatsoever. Sorry. It's not appropriate, and we don't tolerate it. Other people may put up with it on their channels and crap, but we don't do it here. So don't even think about it. Either way, You want to also check out Food Network's social media pages? Boom! Link is down in the description. I mean links. Excuse me. Links. And donate to NoKidGoHungry.org. We want to make sure every child gets a meal, even if it might be the only meal they're going to get out of that day. We want to make sure no kid goes without. That's it. I will see you all next week on the next new episode of the Adventurous Show. I have no idea what I got planned just yet. Maybe it'll be a big surprise. If you want to know, just follow me on my social medias at Facebook.com and Twitter.com at KingAtlas1977. Yes, that's also my PSN name. Go figure. Either way, that's it. I will see you all next time. Until then, have a great weekend. Peace out, and may the Force be with you all. We'll see you all next week.